What's going on, y'all? This is Wes B back with another Maschine video. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Maschine Studio in 2021, all right? Before we get into it, make sure you like, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you know when I upload something, all right? Now, when you first look at the Maschine Studio, matter of fact, let's go back a little further. Let's give a little history on it. Came out in 2013 at $1,000. And when it first came out, I was like, man, I gotta get me a Maschine Studio. But I didn't get one till earlier this year in February, and I got it for $285. It was used, said it was only in good condition, but when I took it out the box, I said, man, this is damn near excellent condition. This guy must have used this just twice and put it back in the box. So I feel like I got a steal for this Maschine Studio. But when you first look at it, you notice it's a huge machine. This is probably the biggest, not even probably, this is the biggest machine controller that Native Instruments has put out. I'm pretty confident in saying that. And it has some sections on here that other machine controllers don't have. For one, this level section right here, it's not on any other machine. And I'm surprised this hasn't made a return. I thought this probably would have been good for the Maschine Plus, because with this section you can turn down the master volume, the group volume, the volume of the individual sound you have selected, and the cue volume. Also, you can turn down the volume of your inputs. So you might have a microphone or external synthesizer, so on and so forth. You can control those volumes with this level section up here. Underneath the level section, you have your edit section. Now these buttons right here, the undo, the redo, the quantize, these used to be mapped to the pads. So to undo something, you would hit pad 1 to undo something. To quantize, you would hit shift pad 5, so on and so forth. But on the Studio, they have their own dedicated buttons, which I like. It was a bit of a, an adjustment, because I was used to doing the shift, hit the pad to do that. But having their own dedicated buttons is pretty cool. Like I said, it's an adjustment, but I welcome it. I like it. With the notes though, you used to hit shift pad 16 to bring it up an octave. Well, now you have to hold shift and turn the jog wheel to the right to go up, turn the jog wheel to the left to go down. All right, same thing with the nudge. Hold nudge, you want to nudge it to the right, jog wheel to the right, jog wheel to the left with nudge to the left. I like having this mostly because I love the jog wheel. I think it makes the workflow a bit more seamless. You can really go through your navigate through your song pretty fast to get to a certain spot. If you want to take a listen to a certain spot, if you need to browse through your sounds really fast, the jog wheel makes things very, very seamless. So also the jog wheel, the only thing I wish the jog wheel could do is like record automation with the jog wheel. You can't, but it's a good tool to have when you're mixing, because we go into the mixer, you can use the jog wheel to change the volume of your sounds and stuff like that. So you don't even have to use the encoders, you can just use the jog wheel. Also, you have these buttons under the jog wheel. Hit the arrow, it's going to take you to the panning. Hit the back button, that takes you from the sounds to the group. So that's pretty dope. I like having these two sections. Yes, they make the controller bigger, but they're useful. Now, just like the Maschine MK1, the MK2, there's no variation button, but that doesn't mean that you can't access it. Now, I can't bring it up on this video because the Maschine Studio is a big controller and I can't reach the other button with just one hand. But to reach the variation page where you want to humanize your notes, you would hit shift and note at the same time, and that would bring it up on the first screen. All right. Now, you probably can't see it from this angle, but my Maschine Studio is elevated. All right, it's elevated. I don't have to crouch over my desk to see the screen and deal with back pain and stuff. And that's because the Maschine Studio has built-in legs. Let's take a look. I'm trying to get a good view of it. You see that? Those stands right there, they have these built-in legs on the Maschine Studio, which I really like. You can elevate the studio. You can kind of get more comfortable in your chair while making beats. It's kind of like, I think it's the MPC 2500 that had the adjustable screen. You can get a bit more comfortable while making beats. You ain't gotta be leaning over your desk, leaning over your beat machine, trying to see everything you're doing on the screen. You know what I mean? But yeah, The Maschine Studio in 2021. Dub or an L? I think it's a dub. Like I said, I got mine for $285 from Guitar Center used. But I've been looking at prices recently. They've went up. You know, I think the cheapest one I saw was about $345. Highest one I saw was around $400, $405 for a used one. So you're gonna be hard pressed to find one for the price that I got it for. But I think if you're a machinist and you really want a studio, I think $400 might be a solid price point. If you can get one for around $340, I say pick it up. All right, but I do believe that the Maschine Studio is a W. I think it is one of my favorite machine controllers to use. All right, it's your boy West B signing out. Catch you guys on the next one.